Not here. Well, alright. Let me figure out. I'm like insanely, terribly unprepared for any and all of this. I was literally sitting here. I was just like finishing things, working on stuff, like in the last hour, and then I'm just sitting here relaxing, just editing some videos, and then I'm like, ah, man. I muted it. I'm a dumbass. That happens to the best of us. All right. Dude, these bastards. Uh, eh, all right. Get bullied. Okay. Ayo. Yeah, exactly. You can pay to my Twitch, and then this money is gonna go to the right place. It's gonna go to the DM. Awoo. Hello.
Thanks, bro.
I missed your face. Aw, thank you kindly. I missed you too. It's been a while. It's been a few weeks for sure. That we've even talked about anything. Oh man. Kind of wild. Time also flies. I realized it's the end of February already. It's like I was celebrating New Year's yesterday, and it is the end of February.
Oh, please
Guys,
give me
how
cock.
is it the end
I
of
wanna
goddamn
cock.
February?
Please give me cock.
What the hell?
Please give
Also,
me cock.
who
Oh,
is
please give me
there?
cock. I want a
Please
cock.
give me who
Please
is
give me
there?
cock.
I've been busy.
I'm Steve.
Man, I need to add more sounds. We need to add more sounds. More sounds. Hey, where is the Bina? Where?
Oh my
My
God!
God. And here comes the spam. About eye mask. Hello? Oh. Wait, it didn't automatically trigger. That's kind of interesting. I miss the loud ones. How dare you limit us? Man, they were just a little too loud. They were just like a little too loud. I want to make them a little less loud, actually. Wait, what do you want me to do? Wait, what do you actually want me to do?
Should I ask the Kohenki to return my eye?
Nice car.
No. Oh, the cutscene trigger is used in a different spot. The train is messing with my fun? Where are you going? Also, US trains? That is something new.
Come on up.
Usually people just fly everywhere. I'm kind of surprised you're in flying. We can't be loud anymore?
And I somewhat
You what? You know, there was a funny thing. It's like whenever I scream, it's like my microphone is like, you know, it doesn't really pick it up correctly. So it's like I watch my, it's like I watch my own VODs to, you know, make those YouTube things for cats. And these days it's like I just cannot see it. It's like sometimes I just scream into the microphone, and it's like I'm just not screaming. Wait, we're playing tic-tac-toe again? Alright, fine. Oh, what are you doing? Oh?
perhaps like this.
Get the.
Dude, wait, this is actually... Oh, did I do a stupid? I did do a stupid. Okay, fine. Why is she so good at this fucking game, man? Why is she actually so good at this fucking game? You lost.
like I won this round.
No! The thing has disappeared and she got a thing. Okay, wait, I'm an idiot.
The three moons linked up in a line.
She actually has an AI that is designed to beat you. That's kind of rude.
Oh, no. It's just...
And streamer went and took them away and turned them down. Yeah! Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna get cat ears to compensate for that. Okay?
Dominate the night sky. Yes.
Wait, what is happening to you, Nessie? Actually.
The fate of the world may have been
Most of us used to be able to just appear like Mr. Kennedy, but the Supreme Court took that away from us. Long freedom of speech? Man, did you know
when I saw
that actually the entire Constitution of the United States is not real?
than I'd imagined.
And you can be a sovereign citizen, and in this case, you can just always say that you're traveling. It's like you're traveling and you can just annoy the cops every time.
Gentle to others. Just like Llama, actually. As for
Are you smarter than Columbussi? Dude, no. I mean, the Columbussi is literally programmed to be the perfect girl. So what can I do about it?
Yes,
Cat ear, redeem 1000 points? Redeem?
loved to that.
Oh yeah, I can drain you of your points.
Spoke to them of the things to come.
Actually, I need to get it then.
Glad
Because
that
I got this thing which was like delivered. I ordered it yesterday and I got delivered it to me today. I started having issues. It's like,
return home.
man, I started having issues with like my nerve. So like my pinky is getting numb and it's like getting worse when I flex my elbow. So it's like I got a thing that is gonna prevent me from flexing. I literally cannot flex anymore.
This world can
Cannot flex on you nerds.
and the humans they protect
Ah,
have survived and pass on their stories to this day.
Exactly. As long as we live well and
Straight up said nope, which is fine because I really shouldn't be throwing money. It's okay, you don't have to. It's like I never really ask people or even encourage for that matter to subscribe because it's like I don't really earn money from Twitch and I don't know whether I will be able to make a living off of it. So it's like for me it's like if people throw money at me, I still appreciate it. You know, I appreciate the fact that people subscribe more than the fact that it actually like costs money or anything. To me it's like more the thought that counts, you know. Because it's like I know I don't really receive money anyway. I have like $50 stashed on Twitch somewhere and it's like I cannot really even pay them out because then I have to figure out how to do taxes and I'm like too lazy to figure out how to do taxes for like a single $50 payout. So for me it's like whatever anyway. We demand sacrifice from all of you? Yes. I like where that is going. I mean, we were going for the kissy thingy, but now we're apparently going for human sacrifice. That's kind of more my drift, if you know what I mean. I got into a rush a bunch of where? Oh, arthritis bay. That's actually not even arthritis, which is like the worst fucking part. The second worst part is that I actually do have a place where I have arthritis. I have arthritis over here. Because when I was a kid, I did a really fucking dumb thing and stabbed myself with a shard of glass, like literally right over here. So it's like I literally have arthritis on my thumb on my left hand. But this is kind of worse. It's like, you know how you have this nerve where it's like if you stab it onto something, it like, you know, your entire arm goes numb and it's like really fucking painful and annoying. And I have that thing where it's like if I flex my elbow, then it's like my pinky is getting numb. So it's like worse than that. What sack we want? Arm, eye, leg. Ooh, I could use a thigh. No more train? That's the true American spirit. You don't do trains. You just go by car, and if you cannot go by car, then you do the Taylor Swift. Why did you do that? Is this your Doctor Origin story? It's not my Doctor Origin story, actually, but it was like a thing. So imagine you're a kid, you're 9 years old, you've got fuck all to do, and you have like this kind of after school thing because both of your parents work. and they don't really want to, you know, go to your school to bring you home before it's like evening time. So you have this kind of after school going on, and when you're a kid, everything in nature that you see around you is like, you know, is like the best thing in the world. So we have oak trees, and oak tree seeds are like one of the best things ever if you're an Eastern European child. As an Eastern European child, oak tree seeds are like the best fucking thing ever. So it's like when it is autumn, and you know the seeds start falling and you know maturing and stuff, and it's like those are like the best thing ever. I like to eat them, not to eat them, but imagine you have like this after school thing. So you have one guy who like takes an oak seed, you know, cuts it from 2 ways and makes himself a nice ring. And you're like a 9-year-old kid, and you're like, I want the same fucking thing. So you take a shard of glass, and you cut out a hole in the oak seed. So that's what you do, and then you know I do it on one side and it's fine. Then I do it on the other side, and it slips, and I get a shard of glass stuck in my wrist. So that's the really bad part about it, because any joint that you gonna get, you know, if you get an injury on any joint, that is going to result in arthritis sooner or later. Like when you grow old, you're guaranteed to be fucked. And for me, it kind of caught up with me a little early, because I also have another skin condition, which is like kind of autoimmune in nature. So, you know, I have some condition. Or to play with? To play with, absolutely, those are the best. That hurts me. I hope you didn't die. Man, I died. I actually died, but then I came back. You know, I learned this secret thing from Jesus. The only thing is that it took him like 3 days, and it took me like 2. So, you know, I kind of perfected his formula a little bit.
Something sweet, or perhaps nothing like a bit of indulgence after a busy day.
I fail to see the correlation, but they go off. No, really, it is a thing. I forgot what it is called, but I mean, arthritis is like probably one of the weirdest fucking diseases out there. Or, you know, arthritis is kind of, it's not a disease in and of itself, but it is like a symptom, you know, it is literally joint inflammation. But the thing is that there are so many different types of arthritis, and like what they're triggered by, that it's kind of really weird. There's also a thing like in the eyes. I think the weirdest thing in the eye is like something that can happen in the eyes. There is like a type of inflammation in one eye, which is like coming from the fact that another eye is inflamed. So it's like you have some kind of problem with one eye, and then the other one is like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do the same exact fucking thing just because. And that is like actually one of the shittiest things that you can get as like an eye problem. I think of that one guy from Ice Age 3. You mean the squirrel or somebody else?
What's this? The sobering up round after the party?
You're so fun, don't go bald. Aww, you're so nice to me. I was actually thinking, like, what would I look like if I just straight up shaved my head completely? Like, would I look cringe, or would I look a little more manly? I feel like my problem is that, you know, for my face, I feel like my face is like really long, so it just wouldn't really fit me that well, to be honest.
I don't think you've ever quite drunk your fill.
If you're referring to the experience of
I think I have it in my pinky from gaming. Man, I'm trying to figure out right now whether it was actually me sleeping in a really terrible position, whether it was me gaming in some kind of unfortunate way, or whether it was something else, actually. There's a non-zero chance that it is actually coming from the fact, like, from how I work, actually. And I may need to buy a laptop stand for my work laptop.
That's only because the
Because I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out whether it is a problem in the elbow or a problem in the wrist. Because you can get pinky numbness from both, but I think it is coming from this. And also because whenever I play the CAD game is basically one-hand gaming. So it's like I have a mouse, and it's like I use the mouse for the CAD game, XD. And then my other hand is like sitting like this all the time. So it's like there's like potential for nerve compression in there.
All right. Cheers.
Please don't tell me you can get it from staring at laptop. I feel like it's kind of funny just how many problems you can get from staring at the laptop.
Here's to a delightful evening.
I have a friend of which had her nerves by her, which is called her wrist and her nerves, they got like damaged. You mean, what's it called? The carpal tunnel? You don't look manly? God damn. Daddy is choosing fucking violence today. I swear to God. Daddy is just there and she's just like choosing violence the entire goddamn day, man. What do I even do versus a chat that is like that? Oh, you don't not look manly. Oh. Man, double negatives in English always fucking throw me off, I have to admit. You probably leaned on it for a whole day. I think so as well, actually. I think what I was doing is that, like, I was literally doing like this. I was sitting like this the entire day, and then basically it kind of fucked me over. What is cat game? It's basically a tactical RPG about breeding cats. And it's also something that I've been spamming videos for lately. So I've been streaming it, and I've also been playing it quite a lot, and streaming and playing, yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Let's go do that. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of it, and I also started doing YouTube videos from it because I feel like we can hit the algo a little bit, and it actually is hitting the algo a little bit. So while I'm still early and while I'm doing those stupid ass challenge runs and uploading them, I feel like they may actually get a bunch of views. And one of them actually is getting a bunch of views. Shot to a man's pride. Yeah, this guy would know. Has zero. Actually, this guy has like all the pride. Tristo is like carrying all the pride for this stream right now. Can't be misunderstood. My reps on the line. Yeah, your reps at the gym cannot be misunderstood. Is it Mugenics? I've heard great things. It is Mugenics. It's literally a game that is designed for my brain because it is RNG gambling with tactical RPG combat. And it's actually really deep tactical RPG combat. Like, it is deceptive how deep it actually is. It's kind of crazy. I've heard the music and it's great. The music is like, mwah, it is like chef's kiss. I listened to an interview with Edmund the other day, and he was like, Danny Baranovsky really wanted to do the music for it, and he was like really upset that he couldn't. And I love Danny as much as the next guy, you Danny, but also the other Danny Baranovsky. But like, man, the music in the game is like so fucking on point. My favorite game we all didn't ask for. You know, it's kind of funny because it's like people keep asking me for like 5 different games. And it's like I just do it like, haha, we do eugenics, a random game you've never heard of. Do you think you'll play Requiem when it's out? Man, I fucking have a problem with horror games. I really like to watch people play Resident Evil, but I can never play any horror games. It's like my brain just tolerates them very badly. RE9 is said to be the best RE game yet. Honestly, I looked at some of the recent trailers and it's like the graphics look absolutely insane to me. Please don't get him started. Can I request Requiem? I mean, I'm not a musician, but I can write you one if you really want. I want you to play it. Guys, you're gonna kill me. Is that a sensitive topic? You mean the horror games or what? I love how misspelled all of that is, but hey. I need you to play RE9. The screenshots looks insanely good. What if we in Discord and hand holding? Now that sounds like my kind of stream actually. If you can have somebody who is like hand holding me and we just... And also, okay, we need two things, right? I need everybody to hand hold me, and I need everybody to literally start clip farming when we get scares, right? When there is a jump scare, you just see a reaction and you like clip farm it, okay? Just clip it, we clip farm it, right? So that my suffering doesn't actually go in vain. They can't hurt you. I mean, Danny can. She literally came out of the train. You know how I know she's not in US? She's in Europe. You know, people use trains in Europe, actually. So I know she's in Europe. She's coming from my ass, man. How are you going to protect her from me? I will record everything. I think that's literally the entire point of the game. Of what the game is literally gonna be. Actually, no, that's Outlast. I've never held hands. Aww. It's okay. You can do like this. I'd pay big money to watch you play horror. Really? Huh? How big are we talking about? With the way you talk this up. I mean, yeah, you guys have never heard me scream like a little girl, have you, huh? It would be a shame if you missed it, right? I mean, if I got a random $2,000 donation, maybe, you know, I could consider doing Resident Evil 9, which is potentially a game that has some scary things going for it, right? I'm on my way. I'm already in contacts with my lawyer to get my will in order. So all just go to me. Yeah, guys, just all come to Poland. I'm waiting for a new residency permit, so it's like I cannot travel anywhere else. So like I'm gonna need you guys to come over here. Not the Sag self handhold. What do you mean? You don't hug yourself as well?
You have great tits.
Aw, thank you. From all corners of the world to sacrifice me. Yeah, I can already tell that's what you want. I mean, we'll just see. Maybe RE9 is literally gonna be RE90. Huh? It's a mix of action and adventure. I mean, I saw a little bit of it and it is Resident Evil, so you know. I know more or less what it is about. It's just that I still don't like horror very much. 2K just to hear you scream. Aww. That makes my soul warm. I will hold your hands platonically. Aww. That is all that we need sometimes. You know, just kiss a bro and that's really and that's where it's at. Pizza parties at my place, honestly, low-key, if you want a pizza party, there's like a really good fucking pizza place that I have around, so you guys have to come. I will put it in gloves because I disgust myself. You know there is like this thing which is like alien hand syndrome. It's like basically when a person has so okay, you know how you have two hemispheres of the brain. So it's like you take a brain. Okay, right. Let's go. Yapping session. Let's go. Brain. Thank you, AI. I literally need a brain. There you go. You see this thing? This is like an intersection between them. And these are two hemispheres. So you have like those two hemispheres, the left one and the right one. And basically what happens is that you have, your left side of the body and you have your right side of the body. And what happens with the nerves is like, let's say that, these are nerves coming from the left hand and the right hand side. So what they do is that they cross at one point. So it's like the left side of your head is controlling, or there are parts of the left side of the head that are responsible for controlling your right hand, for example, and the other way around. So when you have the right hemisphere, it controls like your left hand, for example. So streamer is the pizza. Oh no, now we're actually talking about horror. Now that is more scary than Resident Evil 9. So there is a connection between those two hemispheres. So there is like this place in here. So for example, this is like the cortex or the brainstem. And this thing is like generally split between left and right. But most of the connective paths that go through the brain, they go like through here. They go through here. So this is like where it becomes like the... what's it called? Where it becomes the... oh my goodness. What is it in English? Oh my goodness. What is it called in English? I forgot. But yeah, this is the one that goes like between your vertebrae. And then all the connective paths, they go through here and here and here, and then they end up in the cortex. Like some of them end up in the cortex for various things. There is a thing which is like an epilepsy treatment where you basically sever the connection over here between the two hemispheres. So normally they are connected like through a bunch of tissue over here. And there is like, sometimes people get epilepsy and it becomes worse. So what they do is like they try to localize it a little bit. And sometimes it's even possible to cure it by basically severing the connection between the left side and the right side over here. And this can result in like what's known as like an alien hand syndrome. So basically a person can have like a left hand, for example, and this left hand just sometimes does things on its own without the actually conscious person being able to control it. So imagine you get like an alien hand syndrome. You like to hold hands with yourself, and it's like you suggest it to your other hand, and like the other hand is just rejecting you. Imagine it's like this. It's like the other hand is like, ew, my other part of me is like so bad. Like controller lag. Yeah, that's exactly how I would describe it. Hippocampus? It is actually, this area does contain hippocampus, I think. I think it is supposed to be like this area over here that is the hippocampus. This one is like not super detailed as well. Let's see if we have pituitary, oh yeah, that's hypothalamus. Wait, hippocampus is, yeah, okay. Hippocampus is a different thing. I was thinking hypothalamus, actually. Yeah. I was told that my amygdala is damaged, and that's why I don't get scared. Wait, really? How did you have your amygdala damaged though? I mean, it is kind of interesting because amygdala, it is known for like controlling really strong emotions, like fear and anger in particular. It's the corpus callosum? Yeah, exactly. And corpus callosum is like this thing. I'm surprised. I don't know why they are. I mean, oh, there you go, anatomical thing. There you go. That is corpus callosum. There you go. That is a more anatomical thing. Spinal cord. There you go. I tried to remember that word. I was like spinal thing because in Latin I remember that it's called medulla, but it's like I always forget what it is called in English. I got hit with a bat in the hand while doing a show. Oh damn, that's actually kind of fucked. Lady D costume stream? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I would look good in a dress though. Like imagine I would have this dress and I'd be like, man blood. Actually, wait, that's what one of her sisters says. That's not what she says. The hell is this ceremony? She's actually kind of funny. Her voice actress is like actually insanely adorable. She's also the voice actress for Orin the Red in Baldur's Gate 3. And she's like insanely cute actually in interviews. She's like always going into character, and it's like I love her energy because she's like voicing like she's known for these two characters, basically Lady D and Orin, and both are like insanely different and insanely crazy well performed. I just watched a bunch of interviews with her, and she's like crazy fun to watch actually. She just keeps on going. It's like, oh, this is like this voice line. She just like randomly switches to a voice line from a character. It's like it's kind of funny. I just like the energy of her. He's deluxe for 80 euro. Should I get it? Incredibly unresponsible. Dude, no, that's an investment, okay? That 80 euro, it is not a waste of money. It is an investment, okay? It's an investment in yourself. I still have a bump on my head. Oh man, that's actually so scuffed. Lady D costume stream. Guys, I already need to get cat ears. And you want the Lady D too? Are you thinking about it now? That should bother me more. Man, it's kind of crazy that, it's kind of weird to me how it's like some people just, everybody is like kind of learning to live with what they have. So, like, one person is like, damn, how do you actually just live with that? And the other person, they've, lived with it for their entire life. And they're like, I mean, you just adapt, And I have the same problem. It's like, if I cannot imagine myself, for example, being crippled in some way. But if I were to, break a leg or something, let's just say something like this, like break a leg and, there is some permanent damage or whatever. Like, I know I would be able to adapt. It just wouldn't be very fun for me is all. Observe. I also have no idea how to play this guy, so there you go. So I'm tempted to get RE9 Deluxe. What do you actually get with the Deluxe? Only the in-game dress? I think it's affected me too much, but who knows? Yeah, I think it's kinda... I think you can never really tell unless you like talk to other people about it. Because it's like, you yourself have lived with it your entire life, and then other people may just find it absolutely crazy. And it's like, for me, again, if I had like some kind of permanent damage to my body, I would not be able to, it would take me a while to get used to it. But then there are lots of people who live with that, and they're like already kind of okay. And it's like, you just talk to them, and it's like you can, they don't think much of it anymore at some point. It's like it's just a given to them. It's kind of crazy. Like, I cannot empathize with that properly. Like, it's hard for me to imagine myself in such a situation. Not being able-bodied is up there with my biggest fears. Yeah, that's the same thing for me, basically. I fear that I wouldn't be able to walk stairs or something. That is literally my biggest fear in life. Fuck the horror games. What I'm afraid of is that I'm not gonna be able to walk a flight of stairs, actually. 8 costumes for weapon skins, 2 in-game filters or camera mode filters, 2 charms, audio pack, and files. Letters from 1998? Ooh. I could see a letter from 90. I mean, I can imagine having a letter from 98 where it's my parents discussing how they regret having me. And the world does not accommodate disabled people. It varies from place to place, but for sure, I would say EU is a lot better at it than the US, actually. US is so much worse for sure. Because it's like, US was just built for cars everywhere. And for people who can, walk. For people who can walk to cars and walk from the car to wherever they need. It's just my parents? Yeah, exactly. They already solved the case back, way back when, so it's like... I like dressing up nicely, I want to be pretty. Aw, my little pageant boy. Our little pageant boy. That's so cute. Alright, Varka is anime DPS. Character who dual wields, dealing different types of elemental damage based on party lineups. 2 hex array, okay. Special modes, Starn and Grung. What the fuck are these words actually? Normie and charge attacks deal increased damage. In addition, the dual wielding claymores will deal corresponding elemental types based on party lineup. Okay. The claymore wielded deals corresponding elemental damage following the aforementioned priority order of elements. Okay. So basically pyro DPS. Hitting enemies with a normie attack further reduces the requirements of the above. Elemental skill allows Varka to charge up and leap forward and set distance. The longer the skill is held, the farther Varka will leap. What the hell is that? That looks kind of wonky. 2 instances of anime damage. If there is the first slash. Okay, I see. So basically he's a pyro DPS. When the fuck we got to Varka? I have bad news for you. I don't know. Hey, what graces Dract? Graces Dract, Film Noir Lions. Lions Dract. Apocalypse, Lions Dract. Okay. Fake DPS? Fake DPS? More like fake DPS. Alright, bam! I like how they actually teach you how to do this. Alright. What the fuck is he even screaming, actually? Fake. No, fake DPS, come on. Alright, ventilator. Yeah, that slimed actually died. Thunder! Eat the thunder! Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Seems like a pyro DPS to me. Oh, come on. There you go. I don't know why it's in Swedish though. I mean, is your Steam in Swedish? That's probably that, honestly. That's the whole list of the thingies, deluxe edition. I mean, for people that really like Resident Evil, probably worth it. For me, I don't know. I mean, I still do want to spam eugenics. I feel like my problem with Resident Evil is that it's also like not as fun in terms of content. I mean, okay, eugenics is like not fun probably in terms of content, but it is getting watched is also like a thing. You know, I play a game, 100 hours of E33, I edit this, it gets like 0 views. I push some cats, you know, 1-2 hours of editing, just looking through the run, finding a few highlights and putting that out. you know, it actually gets views, so.
She stands with me and has even
Streamer is a scaredy cat? That's not true! I will breed and I will become a not scaredy cat. We will remove that trait from the cats in the future. Also, I used to have this thing which was like an actual incentive for follows and for subs, which is doing a horror game. Although I intended to do, what is it called? Little Nightmares, because I thought it looked cool and it was like kind of scary enough for me to do, but not scary enough for me to shit my pants on stream. We had this a while ago, where it's like I had an incentive for a horror game, and I was wondering that maybe I could also return to that and actually make some kind of achievable goal that, you know, can be met realistically to force me to play RE9. Then I might stream it in Discord if I can. Dude, if you will, I'll actually watch it though. Because I really want hand holding, I'm having issues otherwise. It's okay. We can do it also on Discord. Little Nightmares, great game, very sad though. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, it's the kind of level fucked up that I actually like from horror games. And it's also, you know, the worst part for me is that I don't tolerate, like, I can tolerate horror that is like, you know, there's a type of horror which is like, you know, those new Five Nights at Freddy's types of games where it's like you just run around and there are a bunch of robots and stuff, and it's like it's just not very fun. But this is kind of really dumb horror, and it's like the horror that I can personally tolerate kind of well, because, you know, the scary part is just don't get caught by a robot or whatever. But it's like the psychological horror that actually really kind of does get to me. And like Little Nightmares is like this mixed type between, you know, some kind of fucked up thing chasing and searching for you, which is, you know, the psychological part of the horror, and the actual physical thing being visible there right in front of you too. So it's like a really nice mix between the two, where it's like it can fuck me up a little bit, but also at the same time I more or less understand what the horror actually is and what it is doing. So I was thinking that it would be perfect game for me, which is like scary but not too crazy scary. And also just kind of fucked up in general in terms of the atmosphere that it has. So it's like it's at least fun to go through it and to go around. I'm scared of everything, but the unknown is what really gets me. Man, the unknown is actually the worst thing ever. It's like one of the things is that being a smart cookie, I always like to try and rationalize and understand every single problem in existence so that I can find a way to, you know, at least mentally and potentially, you know, in some other ways prepare for it. So it's like I really like understanding how the world works and being able to predict what's going to happen. But then the issue becomes like I need to spend like lots of time learning as well. And it's like when the something unknown hits me, it's still kind of like really annoying. It's like I just have to sit down and I have to dig more into it. Like, why did that happen? Why did this happen? Why did I not see that coming? It's like, but yeah, that is life. I'm having a really difficult time hearing and concentrating. Man, that sucks. How is your how are you doing overall? Are you running a high fever? I'm also having trouble talking today because it's like my voice is still not at 100% and I actually need to just chug more water. I think I haven't chugged enough water today as well, which is, yeah, this thing is like so full still. Usually it's empty by like 4 p.m. and it's still, you know, halfway full almost. It's like I haven't been drinking enough today. I need to work in a gray area, and I'm so stubborn. I'll either push for a change or stay right where I am. Man, I always try to dig into like the real meat, the real problematic part of things, which is kind of annoying to me. I mean, sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. It's like if it doesn't waste too much time, me digging into something, then I feel like it's kind of good. But usually, it's like for me, I'm basically. I think the problem is that there is a huge lack of management initiative inside of the company where I work. So it's like there is room to fill, and I fill that room because it's like I do like making things well, like no matter what it is, and also knowing that things are done well. So it's like I fill the room, which is like lacking with actual process management and other things, um, and I try to just fix things if they need fixing where they don't make sense. Doesn't always work. Sometimes you just, but it's like I'm not doing it at the expense of my own time. A lot of the time. I'm having a fever, but my head has this crazy pressure, and in general feel very sick. My guy just chug water as well. I had a pretty bad throbbing headache on like Friday, and then, or maybe I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday. But then the next day, it was literally gone after I slept the night well. It's like I sleep a night, I take my meds, my sprays, and basically next day it's a lot better. Like just getting to sleep actually. I can redeem everything but hydrate. I already should stop hydrating because it is like 9 p.m. And if I hydrate more at 9 p.m., then I'm gonna have to wake up for. I'm gonna have to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I also don't want that. Headaches is making it hard to both hear, pick up, and concentrate because I'm also still all over the place and thought flying through my head being in ADHD. It's okay, man. Being ill is kind of like that. Is all I can tell you. What are you like in the relationship? Are you avoidant? Man, wouldn't I like to know, huh? You never know until you get into a relationship. I used to be like very clingy. I want to say when I was a lot younger, like 10 years ago, I used to be very anxious actually. But like today, I have no idea. I feel like today I would be incredibly avoidant actually. I feel like I would be very avoidant. I mean, maybe not. I would say it depends on the partner. Because it's like, I have a friend right now who is like trying to push me to keep meeting him with him every week. And it's like, I'm like, I just don't have the time for it, man. It's like, yeah, this week on the weekend I need to do XYZ and then this thing. So it's like I'm kind of a bit avoidant with him, for example. But in a relationship, it's like if it's gonna be a person that I really like, I don't know. Hopefully not anxious anymore, but like more secure, yes, and hopefully not avoidant. Also depends on the other person, right? Whether they feel secure or whether they feel anxious, I guess. But I don't know, it's an interesting topic. It's like I say for me I would never know until I actually got into one. Jazz. It's okay. This is actually not even the weirdest thing that I have been called by mistake. Do you enjoy your time with him, or is it that you're introverted? I do, and also I am introverted, and also I'm pushing the guy to literally lose weight, and he's like, and I don't want to do, and there's like a medical side of me, which is like losing empathy towards people who don't take care of their own health. Like, even when they're repeatedly told, hey, this is gonna fuck you over, man. So it is like a bit of a problem where it's like I'm losing some empathy. And it's like, if this guy's just gonna get a heart attack in the next 10 years, then it's like, what if you wasted all this time for nothing? It's like, I don't know. It's a weird thing, but mostly it is the fact that I don't wanna go out too much right now. And it's like, for the first time in forever, I feel like I've never simultaneously talked to so many people at once in my life. Uh, at least in the last 10 years of my life. But it's like I have a bunch of contacts and I have trouble, like, just literally getting back to all the people that write messages to me. It's like, it's like, yeah, I get overwhelmed and I'm an introverted person. So it's like I just want some me alone time. And since I write like a lot of back and forth with people, it means that like me staying at home and doing something that I like is like my way of disconnecting from it as well. I mean, it can get too much. That's what I'm scared of, being overly on a person, whether it's just talking or interacting in anything or being very avoidant and not talking to them enough. Yeah, I feel like one big problem with people is like also overthinking things. I think sometimes the best kind of policy that you can get and the best kind of person that you can find is somebody who you can communicate with and just be like, okay, hey, do you want to see more of me? Do you want to see less of me or what? What's your advice for taking care of yourself? Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, I would say two things. Take care of your body and appearance. It's very important. It's probably more important than you can realize. Then take care of your mental hygiene. For me, the big thing is like, not over scrolling, not going to bed way too late, not spending too much time on social medias, like looking at other people, especially, and like what they have going in life is like very, very toxic technically to your own thing. And then in general, for me, what took like a bit of time is like removing my own anxieties about everything. Like for me, the main way that I remove my own anxieties about things is just by learning more about them. It's like the more I know about something, the less anxious I feel about it. And it got to a point where it's like I deliberately started removing anxiety out of my life and out of my head. And I feel like I just kind of removed it to a point of nihilism about a few things going on in life. It's like I just don't care at all about certain things anymore, it feels like. But uh, there is always like this thing where you need to find a balance, because it's like if you just stop caring about things, then it just kind of goes into a really bad territory for you. But I would say mentally the biggest thing is like care about things you can control. So, other people are not things that you can necessarily control. So it's like if other people bring you trouble, then just kind of try talking to them, try doing things if you still want them to be around. But, like, don't push yourself to keep everybody, I would say. The people who really want your attention and the people who, and you feel like you want their attention, you will just click and you will just find each other and it's just going to be all right. So, I feel like not stressing over, removing some of your anxieties. For me, the way that I feel less anxious about anything is like knowing what, for me, it's like rationalizing and understanding problems. So it's like the more I know about something, the better I'm prepared for it and the less anxiety I experience about it. So for me, it's been like this, right? I just feel a lot more secure and I feel a lot calmer on day-to-day basis. I'm an extrovert, but I talk to hundreds of people every day. Man, I'm not in the hundreds range. I am more like in the five people range. actually. But for me, being an introverted guy, it is already like a little overwhelming. Because the thing is, it's less about who I talk to and more about who, those people actually are. Because it's like, if they are extroverted and it's like they message me back like 5 minutes after I message them, and for me it takes a few hours to do work, go to the store, do something else, and then just finally find like 20 minutes to sit at my phone at the end of the day or something. And it's like, and then they just instantly send you a reply. It's like, for me it's hard to talk to that. Because it's like oh man, I just really suck at this kind of ad hoc talking with people. I really do suck at it. For me, it's like if people just instantly reply, it's like I probably hate to do it to them, and I hope they're not mad at me, and I think they are not, because it's like they're still talking to me, but it's like that. I have some people like Yui, me and Yui, we just sometimes like Yui just sometimes forgets to reply to me, and then just gets back to me in like 2 weeks or something. This is kind of my style of communication. It's like sometimes it's just forget about it, and then 2 weeks later it's like you remember that there is a message. Have we found each other? Yes, we have. Kissy kissy. I mean, you're here, aren't you? That's literally me. I will most likely send an instant reply if I see send. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean that's kind of, I feel like that's kind of half the people that I talk to. I mean, actually half the people that I talk to like send replies instantly, and the other half like do this thing where it's like we text each other like the way that we would email each other. Basically, like once every couple days, we send each other like a couple messages. And then Yui just tends to forget about messages for like 2 weeks or something, and then he just gets back to me something like this. And this is like my friends are like 50-50. 50-50 like that always. Send a pigeon? Honestly, low-key, not a bad thing. There was a funny thing. Wait. There was a really funny thing. Uh, so there is a guy. Oh, come on. It doesn't go here. No. Wait, is it actually not possible to find it anymore? Man. Okay. Well, so there is a guy called Ice Frog. This is his like profile from Play Dota. Um, there was this guy who's called Ice Frog. I don't know if he's still around. There are rumors saying that like he's taken a break from Dota and then that he's come back and yada yada. But basically, this is the guy that has kind of made Dota into what it is today. As in, he has picked up Dota as like the Warcraft 3 mod and worked on it for years. And then it was like also, you have this Dota 2 thing right now, which is like, something that is done by Valve. And he was basically, paid money to work for them and to, migrate the game basically into a new engine and put it under Valve and yada yada, right? So he's like kind of a legend in the community. He was also like interacting with the community a bunch. There were like literally threads where it's like you could ask him questions about himself and stuff. And also there were like some funny ones where it was like we just people would just keep messaging, like increasing the counter, and it's like the frog is gonna reset the counter, so it's like whenever Ice Frog would post, people would reset the counter and stuff. So there are like some fun things in there. He was like a pretty cool dude, right? And there was like a meme, like one of those threads was asking him questions. It's like, how do you want like what kind of transport do you prefer? Like if I want to send you a letter, like how would you prefer to receive it? And he just meme replied to it like, I would like a messenger pigeon. you know So that stuck. Then when Valve, let me actually try to find this. Dota 2, Ice Frog, key, beta key, email. Let me see. Yes, wait, or not yes. Have fun. No, that's not it. No, man. I hate living in this exact timeline where we just cannot find really old things on the internet anymore. But okay, basically, when Valve started working on Dota 2, what they did is that they had like a closed beta. And this closed beta, you could access it by getting keys. So it's like, you know how there are like these keys on Steam that you can buy from vendors and redeem them? And there was basically the same exact system for Dota 2. It's like you could get, some people could get those keys and they could enter them and they could get access to the closed beta. So there was one guy who like, emailed IceFrog at his work email, and he put like an ASCII pigeon in there, and he was like, one Dota 2 key requested, please return with the pigeon. It's like IceFrog actually messaged him back with a Dota 2 key attached to like ASCII attached to the pigeon, which was actually like insanely fucking based. So yeah, that kind of reminds me, man. That was such a funny thing. It was like all over the place. It's like people, it was so funny and so in character, man. Yeah. Anyway, those were the good days. Those were the good days. All right, folks, we can do something here. So, do we want to do slop? I feel like I don't want to start any quests. We're gonna do quests on the weekend. I don't know why, but my mouse really, my mouse really feels dehydrated right now today. You guys want to do some slop so that I don't do as much slop on the weekend. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, there is a guy who's like level 71. That's kind of crazy. Also, I haven't really looked at this lobby. And what do we even need here to do? Attack on Liwe? Alright. Okay, so. Mannequina Owl Envoy. It does look kind of nice, to be honest. Okay, so, wait. Where are the battle pass at? What do we actually need to do here? So they do want me to do Ace 0. And they do want me to be top 25. Wait, how many do we need to do per week? So this one hasn't changed actually. Wait, 3 different Wonderlands. Ooh. Wait, so if I... Okay, you know what? I want to do Buckshot. I want to see how much rank we have lost. Let's go do a Buckshot. And see how much rank we're losing. And whether we can actually even get back to Ace 0 easily. I don't know if they just hard reset you or if there is some other way. If you wanted to play Stardew, but shoot me in a DM if you want. I need to sleep because I'm very, very weak still. Yeah, that's okay. I wish you a good night, sir. And we can try to find a day to play Stardew, actually. Yuri kind of wanted to play Monster Hunter, so we are gonna play Monster Hunter at some point. Hopefully. Actually, tomorrow is Thursday, so I do need to ask Yuri when he's available. Easy clap. I should maybe play a bit more of it, or... I mean, you'd be quite far from the late game. We kinda already are in the late game. I have Octopus 1 to finish? Ooh, okay. That's so rude. Alright, fine. That's so rude. That's so fucking rude, actually. Alright, you know what? Okay. Man, this one is so fucking slow. See ya. Have a good night, kind sir. Alright. So what do we get? Yeah, 4 live ones. That's a blank. That's very unfortunate. I have to do this. Because otherwise, yeah, otherwise he can kill me. Blank, please. Oh, clutch. Alright, this guy takes 2 damage. Wait. We actually winning this? Oh my goodness. Okay. I can just keep shooting at him, to be honest. That's unfortunate. Okay, he turned a blank into a live. That's also unfortunate. Okay, so here's what I do. I fired a dummy. Unfortunate. Okay, unfortunate. Oh, come on. That's so rude. I can just keep shooting. That's so unfortunate. One fucking live one. God damn, bro. Okay. Can I get a barrel, please? I is back? Who is I? Barrel! Fuck. Drumstick. There's no way that I can deal enough. Man, that's so unfortunate.
Alan, we are so fucked.
Wait, I am so fucked too. Blank, please. That's so scuffed. Okay. Okay. So let's. So this one is alive. I'm so good at phone calls. As I say, I shake. Wait, what happened at the phone call? Ah, fuck. We have to gamba. Okay. Let's fucking go. I gambled and I won. There you go. Have fun. Oh, that one was clutch. Wait, this one doesn't give rank? So how many do you want? Complete 5 matches. Oh, okay. Alan, we are so good. I don't know what you mean. We're so good. Did you see how we won? Mwah. New session, new season in preparation unlocks after 12 hours. Oh, I don't even get any points right now for this. Okay. So Miliastra actually kind of sucks right now. Wait, what can we actually do though, man? I literally have nothing to do right now in here. We need to do something. Also, why do you suck at phone calls? What happened? Okay, we have this guy, Varkar. Is there anything that we can do right now, though? Yeah, I really don't know what we can actually do. Wait, I know what we should do. I'm going to forget about it. And it's almost start of the month. Do 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 do. Man, how is this music so good? Okay. Unlock. Unlock. Nothing here. And get me them keys. Oh. Wait. Did these cost 2 keys? Did those ones cost 2 keys? Am I stupid? Wait, how many keys did that cost? Because I was at 4. What? How many did it cost? I did not pay attention to it. Did I just get robbed off of my keys? No. I refuse to believe that. Okay, wait. What can we actually do here right now, though? We can do Doctore Bosse. Just for the fun of it. Because why not? My director of ops is here, so there will be a delay in my responses. Ooh. The call was great. I just get nervous talking to people about my job. Wait, really? Why? Even though I'm very good at it? Ah, that's kind of interesting. It's like, for me, talking about work is like, you know, just the other thing to talk about, kind of. Brother thinks it actually does anything. Yes, I did. Blaze it, son! And I still don't understand this boss. I just kind of keep smashing at him. And he just dies. It's like, do I really need to learn anything else about it? Wait, what is this? Oh, that's kind of cute. We get to keep the horse symbol. Okay, wait. Where do we go now? We go here. And we do that 60. Wait, that's actually kind of good. I can literally level Bina stuff. You know what? We can actually also spend a little. Wait, you get max friendship. Very cool. Thanks, wheelchair. Wait, that was like the fastest friendship that I've ever had on anybody. They literally went to max friendship in the span of one patch. That's kind of insane. That is actually kind of insane, unironically. Alright, let's go do this. And we can do this, and we can do this. You know what? I'm gonna wait for it. Because she does have level 8 thing. What about you? You have cups? Okay. I know that... Yeah, okay. Let's go do this. And level up the boy. Maybe I wait until next week for the boy. Because we kind of got this thing done. Oh, you know what I can do? We can do some of this crap, maybe. I don't want to do cards, man. Fuck the cards. Let's go do dish cooking. So we're basically doing a very chore kind of yappy stream today anyway. So I might as well do some of that. Man, this thing is forcing me to waste my 10,000 cabbages. There's no way I don't want to do that. It's like the most illegal thing that I own. And the reminder how great of a shame that China is experiencing because of this. Man, I kind of hate how mind-numbing some of this stuff is. You're so good at this. I really wonder whether you're sarcastic or not. How's your day, by the way? Man, my day has been chaotic as shit. How's your day going? It's like you just find a problem that's been there for like a week that needs to be fixed very urgently by doing something that you were kind of already planning to do. But then it's like all of this stuff still needs like a change in one place or another. And then it needs to get validated. And then people also, at the end of the workday, some people decide to ship another change that requires yet another change. So it doesn't work, so it breaks another thing. It's like, and then, you know, I literally, like, before the whole Discord thing started, I was literally fixing shit at the end of the day still at work. It's like, it was kind of a clown show, man, today. It's okay. It was like, I don't know, it was like me trying to understand also how some particular fucking thing works. It was like me bugging a bunch of people, hey, wait, how does that work? How does that work? Why does it not work? Wait, how come we have never actually reported that thing? It's like, yeah, I kind of also just, I feel like I just kind of pissed off a bunch of people who I feel like I pissed off some people. Some people were like left eternally confused on what the fuck was everything even about, and then at the end of the day, it's just I'm just glad it works. That sounds so stressful. Yeah, today was actually stressful a bit. Usually it is more chill, but today was like a little bit painful actually, just because there was a thing that just needed to be done urgently, and it was annoying actually. And it's like, you know, the worst part is that like when you're trying to rush something, it's like everything works against you. It's like I have an application, I restart the application, and it just cannot connect to a database for like 5 minutes straight. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm an idiot. Why did I claim that? I was not supposed to claim that. And then it's like the same thing in the evening. There's like a girl who like, you know, messages me, hey, there's like this problem XYZ. And it's like she also needs to, you know, test the thing. And it's like she's having problems with the VPN as well. I'm like, yeah, you know, take a rest, take a bath with some champagne at the end of the day because you kind of deserved it. And it's like she has issues with the VPN, and it's like she's just like, you know, she's also like stressed. She's like trying to help with a thing, and there's like VPN that just doesn't allow her to work. So, you know, it's like when something goes wrong, it's like everything else just goes wrong all around it. It was kind of one of those days. Yeah, but it's fine, you know. Shit like this, I hope it like happens once in a blue moon or something. Luckily for us, it's like mostly kind of chill, measured work, I wanna say. But you know, when one of those times kind of hits you, it's kind of bad. is what I want to say. It's like when you have a day when it goes wrong, it like all goes wrong. It's like sometimes you just have to say, hey, you know, it's one of those days. You just call it. It's like everything goes fucking wrong. It's just everything goes fucking wrong. Anyway, how is your day going? It feels like you're dealing with it well. I mean, that's the best thing that I can do is just kind of laugh about it, you know? It's like if I stress about it too much, then you know, you just kind of lose if you stress too much. I feel like, cause you know, I'm anyway I'm just kind of the guy to just laugh at something that is kind of bad, and you know, it's one of those things that is like where it is kind of nice to laugh about it, cause it's like it's not anything that like. There's not like one particular fuck up that is happening, but it's kind of like a fuck up on a small fuck up, and it's like in a few different places, and it's like, okay, you know, at some point you're like, you just don't even care, you know, where the original thing is. It's like you just try to untangle the thing. It's like just fix the thing, and then beyond that, it's like just have a laugh at it. It's like whatever. I could take a page out of your book. Yeah, man. I feel like it's just people sometimes I think take things way too seriously. It's like for me, I think the thing is like shit happens, right? The question is how to make shit happen less. Is like the real priority is like, you know, not really, you know, trying to have this shit stick to you, but like just making sure that this shit happens, you know, sticks to you less often, right? Take a literal mental shower, basically. I was just telling my friend that my job makes me feel like I'm going to war every day. Man, that is the worst kind of job. That feels really bad, actually. I really hope you can manage it somehow, because those types of jobs are like the worst every time. And I'm literally not saving lives. Yeah. I mean, I'm also not a doctor, so just in case, I don't work as a doctor right now. So it's not really a doctor thing that has been, you know, going wrong today. But you know, also the same thing is kind of, you know, something that happens with medicine too. It's like sometimes shit just, I mean, in medicine, if shit goes wrong, it goes terribly wrong, right? Is what I can tell you. So, but in there, it's kind of, I feel like this is where I got my attitude from, right? Because it's like you deal with the problem first, you have to be like solution oriented, and then at the end of the day, you just analyze what went wrong, what could have been done better, was there like any fuck up on you know, any side or whatever. It's like you just reflect on these things, and it's like the same thing here. I think the real thing is like when you have those kinds of incidents, it's like it's important to keep in mind like how things are organized, like how are these incidents actually handled, right? If they're handled in a way that is like kind of problematic, then I mean, then that is like your big problem. I feel like not having shit, but having, you know, mechanisms that deal with shit well is like so much more important at work. What stuff really affects you? The thing that I don't like is like office politics. That shit, like, really does get a little bit under my skin to a degree, but you know, I don't deal with it in a way where it's like I try to I become angry at people or whatever, but it's like it makes me want to just disconnect from that stuff altogether and like, you know, try to potentially search for a new job. It's like the biggest thing that makes me update my CV periodically is like literally office politics. Oh man. That thing really annoys me. Especially considering that, you know, we have kind of a very chaotic office structure in the first place. And it's hard to unpack. Yeah, exactly. I would say exactly like office politics is like the thing that annoys me the most, honestly. Your finance, bro? Yeah, bro. I mean, you could say that I am a little bit of a finance bro at this point, but I feel like, you know, I still don't speak the same language with the actual finance bros. Those guys are like, eh. Oh, no room for potato, no room for tomato, no room for weed. Well, unplayable. Do you mean like the drama in Office? Yeah. It's basically drama in Office and like here's some shit that some person tells about you behind your back. That kind of thing like is something that really annoys me. That thing is like something that really annoys me. It's like, okay, people have a problem with me, just, you know, come talk to me, talk to my face about it. Like, okay, we can talk, be pragmatic, but it's like when people just start talking shit, it's like it's just not fun at all. Or like the dick measuring of it all. No, the dick measuring is actually kind of good because I keep winning, so there is there is really no problem in there. But man, it's less about dick measuring, more about like random complaints that get that, you know, people start sending at you. It doesn't happen often actually, but when it does, it is a little annoying. Oh man, I really am actually running out of ideas on what to waste time in here for. And actually, I do kind of want to take it easy today, because I didn't really plan to stream. So I guess we did a few things today, but I plan to do more Genshin on the weekend so that we actually have time for the Varka quest. Hey, free XP for Iluga? Let's freaking go. Oh my god, she just deleted him for 130k damage. That is actually very silly. Okay. I think I might actually call it quits here, because I really don't want to start the Varka quest. And I also went to bed late yesterday, so I want to go a little bit earlier today, hopefully, if that's gonna be possible. at all. 1.5 hours feels like a pretty weak stream, to be honest. Only issue that I have is that like 1.5 hours is like pretty weak. But the problem that I have is that there is not much content at all to do right now over here. Like I kinda wish there was a little bit more to do right now. I mean, we have the Varka quest, but I also don't want to start the Varka quest. I think like, what we should do is the Varka quest is like a single stream for a Varka quest. And there are no other, there are no other things to do in here, unfortunately. Because like I'm literally collecting things that I would normally try to collect a little bit off stream. And do off stream. You know what I want to do? I want to even out my XP on the thing. Because I wasted a 40 on a boss, unfortunately, like a dum-dum. So what I want to do is I want to do another thing to spend a 20 on it. Just so we can get back to even 180. Alright, wait. And this fight is such a fucking mess. Oh hey, they all died! And AFK damage is my favorite kind of damage. Okay, folks. I might actually call it quits today, unfortunately. But I do want to get back tomorrow. I actually thought about doing Genshin tomorrow for a longer stream with Varka quest. But I'm also considering whether I want to pop more cats right now. Because cats are kind of very hot right now. So they're actually something that is getting views. Especially doing a bunch of these dumb challenge runs in there kind of early means that you can get some algo boosting. But anyway, we shall see. I feel like Genshin is just not as interesting right now because there is very little content. Wait, is there a new area in this patch? There is no new area in this patch, right? There is no new area.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch me outside, how about that? Thank you for letting us bully you. I like the way that you put it. Had to get my fix. No, that's what they're here for. It's like they're here to give you a taste of the greatness that you could be doing. I like the phrasing of it. It's like letting us bully you. It's like it makes bullying sound almost empowering. As if like I'm the person actually letting you, you know, I'm like giving you the ability to be a bully. You know, it's like it's almost like ascending to a higher level of bullying. But alright, folks, thank you all for stopping by. It was nice yapping with you all. It was a little bit more of a yappy stream than the, you know, content stream. Just because it's like its first day of a non-patch patch. The only thing that we have right now is really a Varka quest. And I wouldn't have time to do it today, so I was like, okay, we're gonna do it on another day, which is gonna be better. Which I think Genshin is on Sunday. I like doing Sunday Genshin, to be honest, because usually events end at that time, and I have a bunch of time to chillax. So I think we're gonna do Sunday Genshin, and I want to do something tomorrow, actually. I wanted to do something like kitty cats, more kitty cats. We have one more challenge run that we can actually try to do tomorrow, so we'll see how that's gonna go. But anyway, for today, I do want to take it easy. I actually plan to just chill the entire evening a little bit, and it kind of derailed, so I have to chill a little more right now, I guess. But that's all for me for today, folks. I wish you all a good day. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you, and bye-bye. I would love to watch you cat stream. Yeah, tomorrow. I guess we can do it tomorrow then. So yeah. Alright. GG's. Bye-bye.